State increases limits. Nevada raises speed limit to 80 miles an hour for drivers on selected highways. Studies showed that the higher speeds were safe in some rural areas. Therefore, the government decided to increase the speed limit. Now, for those of you familiar with speeds allowed on Germany's Autobahn, this might still seem a little bit slow. But however, the point is this: a decision by an elected body or person determined the speed at which someone is allowed to go. Which brings me to the subject of today's nugget: raising your limits. And I'll be right back with our coaching segment after this short video of our upcoming California Increase event.
Multiplication, that's the name of the game. And each generation, they play the same. Now there was two butterflies casting their eyes both in the same direction. You'd never guess that one little yes could start a butterfly collection. A multiplication, that's the name of the game.
Raising your limits. Just as permissible driving limits can be increased by a decision, the same is true with each of us. Let me explain. A person's past teachings, relationships, and environments combine together to create our belief system. And these beliefs form a mental comfort zone that determines for us what is normal. Of course, on the negative side, they also form an invisible emotional wall that causes us to feel uncomfortable if we strive to do something that is unfamiliar or if we try to reach for new levels. At one of our increase events, an elite partner who is a successful financial planner shared an interesting illustration. It was about how environment can help us or keep us from achieving our full potential. He said, one of the largest predator fish in the world lives in the Amazon River, and it can grow to be over 4 feet long. However, if you put one of those fish in a small aquarium when it's young, it will grow to only be a few inches long. In other words, it only gets as big as its surrounding environment. He went on to say, we are like that fish. We will never achieve our full potential until we make decisions to create more room to grow. Dr. David Schwartz wrote a classic book entitled The Magic of Thinking Big. And he stated, your mind is a thought factory. Let me say that again. Your mind is a thought factory. In other words, your thinking is producing the life you are now living. And in order for you to increase your life, you must take the initiative and enlarge your environment. And one great way to do this is by attending our increase events. Just think about a few days at a luxury resort surrounded by super achievers. It could jumpstart you to new levels of increase. But in the meantime, I encourage you to attack your comfort zones. Read and listen to teachings that stretch you. Expose yourself to new surroundings and force yourself to be around people who are dreaming bigger and achieving more than you. And in doing so, soon you will discover that you are raising your limits. God bless you. Go with increase.